All right. It was a noteworthy VIP tour to seat of power where decisions are made and the nation's fate hangs in the balance as President Muhammadu Buhari led President-elect Bola Tinubu on a familiarisation tour of the presidential villa in Abuja. The duo walked into the press gallery of the State House after participating in the Jumat prayers at the State House Mosque, followed by a large entourage of state officials and security personnel. At this point, we can only imagine the conversations, the insights, and the behind-the-scenes laughter that echoed through those hallowed halls between the president and his successor. Let me start with you.
Quite interesting. I think this is a first. I've not heard of an outgoing president showing an incoming president around where he's going to occupy. Even when PDP was handing over to PDP that time, there was nothing like that. And I'm not sure that time even did something similar to when Buhari was coming. But you see, this shows a kind of cordiality between the outgoing president and the incoming one. It shows the kind of relationship that currently exists between the two of them. Because if not, but you see, I think our concern should not be about even the beauty or showing you the rooms and whatever of Aso Villa today. It's about what we should be concerned about is the need of Nigerians. We should be concerned about how to make life better for Nigerians. That is much more relevant to me and to so many Nigerians than this is where we are going to be, this is where you are going to, But it's good that I did that. But I think Nigeria needs more. I'm looking forward to something much better and much expectation for the incoming president than the beauty of Aso Villa where he's going to occupy. And some of those things, the economic situation in the country, insecurity, these are germane issues that most Nigerians are really concerned about, and not director of Aso Rock, Aso whatever. Personally, that's the way I look at it.
Okay, that's the video.
And the Bola Tinubu and Baba Konde especially, they've been to Aso Rock so many times. Baba Konde is especially loved by President Buhari. So President Buhari usually appreciates Baba Konde's visit, and many times when Asiwaju is going to Aso Rock, he goes with Baba Konde because he knows that also that that's someone that President Buhari likes to see. But I know that they've not seen the inner recesses of the Aso Villa, and this is a place where he will be working. He will be sleeping there, working from there. So he has to at least get familiar with the place that will be his place of abode for the next 4 years, and even more if he so wishes, if God permits. So it's a good thing, telling him, look, my friend, come and see what this place looks like. And it's a sprawling area. So it's a good exercise for both old men to walk the length of Aso Villa. And don't forget, Mrs. Buhari also took Senator Bola Tinubu round. Yeah. And I've also seen
the Vice
President
show the Vice President-elect around his office. I don't think they've gone to the house, but the office. So it's just symbolic, and it suggests clearly that the transition is on course, that they are preparing to transit to a new government. This is likely to happen when there is a friendly civilian to civilian transition. You can imagine if it was the PDP that went into a close contest against the APC with the kind of outcome that we have seen. Nobody will suggest this guided tour or whatever, tour of Asoro. Nobody will suggest it to them.
That's what I said. Jonathan didn't take Buhari around in 2015.
Jonathan was even surprised that immediately he lost the election. Most of his aides and people used to call him every day. They stopped calling. It's a very bad attitude of Nigerians. And Garba Shehu has also hinted that it has also begun.
But he said something similar when he left. He said all the calls, everything has stopped.
Those calls will stop.
Well, isn't it typical?
Even as an editor, when you are not an editor,
you get it. You get it. The Nigerians, they want you, people that you give money to all the time. My son is going to school, there's no money, you give them. Once you are going through a bit of difficulty, you cease to be a person of value to them anymore. They will stop calling you, they stop having anything to do with you. It's not a good behavior at all. Because somebody has lost an election, you deserted him and you teamed up with the other person. And that was why Jonathan was very angry with that IG. I had to fire the IG. He was still very much in office. You didn't even allow him to leave office. You were going to receive the incoming president. He fired him in anger. What's going on? I'm still the president, for God's sake. So you can't turn away from someone just because he has lost an election. It shows that he is important to you to the extent that he occupies the position he currently occupies. Someone was telling me that there was a journalist here. This is the way politicians behave to us too. It is when they need you, the journalists, that you are important to them. Extremely selfish people.
Yeah.
When you are a journalist who is making waves, you are famous, they need your help, they need you one way or another. You are constantly on their call list. They call you for... In fact, I was told about a governor who used to send, what's it called? A private jet to pick someone to appear on the show. The moment the guy was no longer anchoring that show, the man even stopped picking his call.
That's the way it is.
This is the way they are. Stop picking his call.
Yeah.
So
I recall.
Buhari will definitely face that, whether he likes it or not, because this is who we are. This is who we are, but it's not good, sir.
It's not good. I recall that during the proscription era, during the military era, they prescribe some, even your own media organization, yes, all running all over the place. All the guys, all the people that used to call us then, suddenly you can't even see them in the offices again. And that was the time journalists were facing a lot of challenges.
Yes, and that's why we needed help.
We needed help. They were not willing to open their doors for anybody. Until I came back and started, making overtures again. You understand? It's rather unfortunate.
Well, Wiki has already said it. Typical of Nigerians and human beings. All right, gentlemen, let's move on. The International Monetary Fund has handed an